Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a beautiful, beautiful, and blessed day. Uh, just out here getting my day out of the way, like always. Um, Gonna head to the store. Gotta do a bunch of little things that I have to get done. Figured I'd come in and say hi to everybody. Getting my coffee did. Everybody, I hope you're all having a good Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon. Not sure when your Wednesday is right now. Getting my coffee, and I'm gonna sit down and shoot the shit for a little while. Somebody needs my attention today. Twinkle Toes needs my attention today. Hold on. Let's get let's get this coffee did. Yeah, let's get this coffee done. So I can head over to the store and pick up a few things and get dinner done early. Today is my day off from the gym. So hopefully everybody's having a beautiful and blessed day. Uh, it is a little bit cloudy. It's going to be nice and humid today. That's what I'm thinking. It says afternoon showers, but I doubt it. I doubt it. But hey, you know what? What do I know? What am I, a meteorologist? I don't want to be like Twinkle Toes in the Philippines. Seems to know everything about everybody. The news, the weather. Oh, fucking little fuck. The thing is uh, if sensitivity had a name or a face, it would definitely have a little cut face on it. Okay, Poppy's done. Oh, I can sit down with you all fine gents and shoot the shit for a second. Let me put a little bit of this coconut sugar. If you guys have not tried coconut sugar, you should really try coconut sugar, man. It's better for you than regular sugar. It's a mix between cane sugar and coconut, shredded coconut. Tastes pretty good to me. Okay, let me get this shit done. I'm coming to you right now, and then we can sit down. So let me put the link out there. Maybe we can have a pretty good discussion while I'm doing my little magic out here. Hey, let's see. Let me put the link out there. It's too fucking early for this, huh? Let's check it out. Guess invite. I'll put the link out there. See what happens. Ooh, is this where the magic happens? Is that what they say? Is this where the magic happens? Hold on. All right. So the link's out. Hey, what's going on? And if I'm not mistaken, that is Brett, right? Brett Glasgow. Brett, you don't have to share this link. He's my daughter says, and I know. So yeah, because I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be out screwing around, having some fun, bro. You know. Hopefully, everybody's having again a great day, a blessed day. Um, because I am getting ready for my day. I am getting ready for my fucking day. Look at that's what I'm doing right now, and I'll wait a few more minutes. Like I said, I'm only gonna be on here for like a half hour. Let me put you here so the camera doesn't get wet. So I guess Twinkle Toes is his feelings are hurt of people commenting. Now, let me tell you something, Twinkle Toes. This is all people. We're just having way too much fun for us to stop now. I'm gonna tell you. I love these so-called men. They call themselves men. with their fucking feelings so fucking hurt, actually thinking that what they're doing is going to hurt anybody else's feelings, and the only feelings that are being hurt are theirs. Hold on. There you go. Are their feelings, you know. My grass, well, as per se, my weeds are growing. Uh, my family's doing good. Everything's doing good. I'm getting ready to return back and I'll start traveling soon. In the next 3 or 4 months, I should be ready to go. And I'm having a fucking good time, man. Having a beautiful time. So hopefully everybody's having an even better time. Listen, if you sit there worrying about what any of these people say to you or about you, you're fucking insane. Hold on. Let me get my phone. Now we can sit down. The only time I gotta move is every 15 minutes I gotta move. All right. Every 15 minutes I gotta move to turn the sprinkler around. All right. See? Turn the sprinkler around and have some fun. Now let's go sit down and have some coffee. I'm gonna tell you something, Stank. You know, you could keep having your fun. Remember, Stank, that yours is coming. And even if it didn't, let's just say nothing technically happens. Uh, I'm still gonna have fun. We're all still gonna have fun on your fucking on your emotional instability. You know what I'm saying? Nothing you're gonna say is gonna hurt anybody's feelings. See, the difference between me and you, Stank, or many of us, I'll come in one time and enjoy myself and never say nothing to you in like a month or two. And then you'll sit there fucking marinating, fucking shitting yourself, wondering what's coming, who's gonna be knocking on the door. Uh, you know, I was at a hospital the other day there, Stank, and looking at all these old men with real conditions, real conditions, real some of these guys were they're like they were just 60, 70. They were young. They were still young. They still got life ahead of them. And all I kept thinking was, if I could take all this pain away from all these old guys and just give it to fucking Stank, I would. I'd give it to fucking Stank and let him fucking rot. Uh, I don't see anybody else more deserving than that old puck dying. And I have to tell you, this is a man that sensitive. This is too much fucking fun. You know what I mean? So, dude, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna talk about me and the whole fucking barangay, and we'll still be we'll still be around. We're not going anywhere. Now, you on the other hand, uh you might be seeing something coming your way that you may think it will not come your way, but it will. It definitely will. Okay, let me sit down and talk to you all. Hold on down. All right. Give me a second, please. All right. Just want to make sure, you got to make sure, people. You got to make sure. All right. Yeah. So, hey, Popeye, what's going on, bro? Let me see. I can't, guys, I can't really mount. You know what? I'm going to put the phone this way because I can see. Please drink a cup of coffee for me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, trust me, Brett. If it was up to Popeye, my whole grass is fucking weed. See, he's not giving me credit that the fucking thing is growing and the grass is growing. He says, "Look at the weeds." Yeah, yeah, I can see some of the weeds, but he's not complimenting me on the fucking grass, man. Nah, listen, I'm gonna be working on this. This is just me relaxing until I can't work on it anymore. Mm. Hey, cheers, there, Pennsylvania trucker. So I guess I upset Twinkle Toes. I don't know how I upset Twinkle Toes. I don't know how I'm that important to. I don't know why I'm even on his radar. But maybe it's because we're not all entitled to have comments. I think people should be focusing on their lives before they worry about everybody else's. See, I got my shit squared away there, buddy. I got my shit squared away there, Twinkle Toes. Maybe you're upset about something. I don't really care what you're upset about. I'm glad you're fucking upset. Whatever the fucking upsetting is. Hold on, let me see. Only I just gotta take this, guys, and turn this around. So yeah, whatever I upset you about there, Twinkle Toes. Uh, maybe Popeye will come in, or somebody will come in and tell me what he's all upset about this time, so I could fucking laugh. Oh, hold on. Of course. Hey, Popeye, how you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm sitting here shooting the shit, having some coffee, feeding the weeds as you told me to feed the weeds. You didn't tell me to burn them. You said keep feeding them weeds, Nico. So I'm listening to what you're saying.
Yeah. He's
Hey,
not
do you know
good.
why Twinkle? Do you know why Twinkle Toes is so upset?
Because you breathing.
Yeah, that's just. Oh, well, at least listen. You're welcome. At least he's not attacking you right now. That's a good thing, right? At least he's not attacking you right now, bro. I'm gonna tell you, man. I was serious about me being at the hospital, bro. I could not wish anything more satisfying than seeing this little puck just die from all the shit that he thinks he's so much better at and this and that at. And this world revolves around me because my name is Stank. Yeah. Look at the weeds, Papa. Look at the weeds. Ah, yeah. Doesn't get over 2 inches. I am actually um what is it? Hold on. I like this comment. Just make sure it doesn't get over 2 inches of Frank. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. Anything more than 2 inches. See, I understand why Stank is all upset. Anything more than 2 inches, he's offended. He hasn't seen 2 inches since he's been born.
Dude, you know what it is? Just trying to distract people.
Yeah,
He's been overstaying since November of 2024. Number one.
yeah.
Number two, he's all upset because he doesn't know
What's coming?
what's coming.
Yep.
All right. So he's like a child lashing out at everybody. I mean, last night he talked about your teeth. He talked about uh, how fucked up the military is.
Oh.
And here's what's even funny. At the end of it, he went, "Ah, I feel better now that I got that off my chest."
Because he doesn't have the balls to say it to fucking his caretaker. He doesn't
Uh,
have any fucking control in his house, man. He doesn't have no control. Listen, he avoids. Why do you think he stopped attacking?
I don't understand how. I mean, I really don't think that Gilder's a good mother. Because like if she was a good mother, she wouldn't let a pedophile in her house. That is her house. I mean,
Yeah, it is her house.
a pedophile is residing in her house around children, and I'm sorry, those kids should be taken away from her. You know,
Well, now that you mentioned that, the other day I was watching Replay's channel. Let me tell you something. Remember that old saying that people say, he goes, I know crazy because I am crazy. Well, if you guys have not seen the Replay channel, you guys got to go see the Replay channel. Stan seems to know about his daughter's boyfriend when he was watching on his TV or his laptop. He's, all of a sudden, he knew how sick the ex-wife's boyfriend was. Oh, one was into child pornography, the other one was into this kind of pornography. You seem to know a lot about uh, underage things or many things. You seem to be knowing a lot, and you usually takes one to be. It takes one to be one. So Stank, when people are calling you something, it usually means it's true because you seem to know a lot about things. Oh, and that other comment about when I see Ricky, yeah, we already know what's going to happen when you, or if you ever see Ricky again. The same thing that happened when you
Dude,
saw
dude,
Bama at the
you don't even
restaurant.
have to go there. Check it out. Whoever this guy meets, the first thing he does is he pulls out his phone because he wants evidence.
He wants to feel
Okay?
protected.
And he does this because I know I've aggravated this guy online, so he's probably going to take a swing at me,
Yep.
and
Mhm.
that means I could take him into court and I get money out of his ass.
Yep.
This is how Frank truly makes a living, suing
Yep.
people. Okay, he's just a mean old disgruntled motherfucker, but
He's not. Yeah.
he is on his way out of Philippines. He'll
Yep.
be out of Philippines soon. Everybody will be laughing at him. He'll be pissing and moaning all over himself.
Oh, this is just a temporary thing. People are all lying about me. I am just, bruh. Let me tell you something. Number one thing you're never ever going to do is do anything. You're too fragile. You're too hunchback. You're too fucking purple to do anything to anybody. So stop talking like you're this big game winner. Wait till I see him. You met Bama and you almost gave him a hug. Remember that hug that you gave me on the ferry? Remember that sweet loving hug? Oh, Nico, it's just you two. Bro, the only thing that happened on that ferry that you and I both know as men, well, actually, that I know as a man and you know as a cuck, all right, is that you were shitting yourself in your fucking depends. And then you waited till everybody was done at the ferry. And you said, Nico, you would have more respect. I would have more respect if you shut the fuck up, you old fuck, man. Listen, just keep going back to the skirt because that's where you live, under the skirt.
But see,
For
here we go.
protection.
Here we go. See, that's all bullshit.
Yeah,
What I'm telling
100%.
what I'm telling you here is
That
with
he's really
this
going to get
guy,
out.
you're damned if you do, you're
Doing
damned
it
if you
damned if
don't.
you don't. Oh,
Okay,
100%.
and he'll sit there and yeah, I'd have had more respect if you'd throw me over side. Yeah,
Yeah.
but dude, if you threw him over the fucking side,
Then he'll be
you
looking
know,
at a court case.
and then he turns around and he says, you can't be fucking beating up on a 70-year-old man." Well, dude, you can't have it both ways. See,
Yeah, either you're a man that wants to get the licking, or the licking you do is in the car. I'm smarter. I
you
can
know,
take it to court. That's how he
and
does
it
it.
all it all boils down to this: that fucking dump truck mouth of his is soon gonna override his hummingbird ass. Okay.
If you even consider that
Uh,
mouth even valuable enough to even say it's a dumb trade, he's gonna pay. And when he does, and I heard what he blamed you on, bro. You got skills, man. You and Don C got fucking skills, bro.
Dude, he hates my ass so fucking bad, man. It's ridiculous. It's so
I think he.
I just laugh at it, man. I just laugh
It's,
at it.
you see that thing? We're laughing at you. We're not laughing with you. So you're not hurting anybody's feelings. Dude, when I heard that shit this morning, he goes, dude, what did you do? That's what he's talking about. He goes, did you do anything yesterday? I said, yeah, I went into replay channel, had a good conversation with everybody. We're all fucking having a good time. He goes, oh, whatever you did, man. He went on a rant. I said, oh, is your feeling hurt? Get the fuck out of here, you little cunt. I can't, I do it. The thing is, he's not going to change. He really thinks he's powerful, man. He really thinks that he's powerful. He thinks he can get everywhere. Where's that long arm there, buddy? Where's that long arm you've been talking so many years for? Nothing seems to be happening. The only one that seems to be happening. See, what a lot of people don't see, Popeye, is what's happening behind the curtain. He's not talking about. You notice he hasn't been talking about. I haven't received anything. Yes, he has. He's received notification. He has received many things, and he's just trying to avoid it. Let me go attack Nico. Let me talk about John C. and Popeye. Let's see if I can divert the attention away from what's really happening. Bro,
Now, all you guys got to do is keep your eye on the ball because
yeah,
sooner or later they're gonna come pick his ass up. They're gonna fucking bring him to Victorcan. Fucking then the Hobgoblin can have his way with him. You know,
bro, if he makes it, when, not if, when he makes it to Vic, I'm going to pronounce it, the jail, dude, Bama is going to, you know what it is? Be in there 30 plus days, okay? He'll be there 30 plus days soon. And he's waiting for fucking Stank to just show up. Bruh, that's like a setup waiting to happen. Hey, Stank, you shouldn't be worried about the little people that have comments on your show, on the shows. You should be worried about where your ass is going to end up in someone's lap when you arrive at the fucking jail. Bama will be waiting for you. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Dude, that's like a total setup waiting to happen.
yeah, and so I don't really care about his insults. He can insult
Oh,
me
yeah.
to the.
He can
But
kill the day he dies. I care less.
here is the hypocrisy in all of it. Okay, it's as simple as this. He took Bama to court.
Yeah.
Okay, over cyber liable. He is cyber. His cyber liable goes all the way back to Dave Phelps. He called Dave Phelps' wife quite a few choice words. He did it to Sheila, Dimples.
Yep.
He did it to Shaw. He did it to fucking brutally Lauren. He did it to what's her name? Holly Dunn.
He did it to April.
He did it to April. He
Yep.
did
He
it
did
to
it to Honeycomb.
Honeycomb.
Yeah. Such
Yeah.
a tough guy.
Dude,
Such a tough guy.
he did it to Kitschy Kim.
Yeah.
This guy has a long fucking list of Filipinas he's committed cyber liable against.
Hmm.
Okay. And he's cyber liable against me, you, uh, who else? Big E, I go down the fucking list. It's a long
Mick Fisher, Don
Vic
C.
Fisher,
Bro, I
Don
can help you
C.
out.
But
What is it? Jay
it's
the
oh,
Real, everybody.
it's okay for this guy to come out and commit cyber liable against everybody, but when a retarded hillbilly says you're a pedophile and it's the fucking truth, he gets taken to court.
Yeah.
I mean,
Told you.
where is the justice in that?
Oh, the only
Somebody in the
justice is if
live
he
chat,
takes
help
you.
me out. Where's the justice in that?
The only justice is when he takes you to court, Mr. 250,000 American dollars.
Uh,
Always telling people, pay for my lawyer, pay for this. It's gotten so expensive. No, no, no. Your lifestyle with your
Dude,
pastime
and
over
I'll
there is
tell you right
expensive.
now, nobody's paying for Bama to get out of there because they don't want to pay fucking Frank.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, Frank, get used to it. You're getting no money, okay?
No money,
You
no
can
honey, baby.
all you need to do is pretend Bama is a turnip.
Yep.
No matter how hard you squeeze it, you're not gonna fucking get any blood out of it.
Yep.
All right. So you just better get used to that idea there. Okay. All right.
Oh,
See, and I'm not here to rag on your looks. I'm not here to rag on your teeth. I'm here to rag on all the shit that you said on YouTube. Okay. You talked about pedophilia. You had an 8-year-old boy in your lap. Okay. Oh, and another thing I got for you is, dude, you do not have a bachelor's degree. Okay. And this morning I called that number, and guess what? She said, "Yeah, we don't. We only advise students in this office. That's it. We don't. We don't send out, a certified copy of diplomas. You have to call the registrar's office." So, Frank, I'm going to be calling the registrar's office and finding out whether you have a fucking bachelor's degree or not. And dude, from what the lady said to me, you know, I, I highly doubt this guy has a bachelor's degree from us. Right? And I explained a few things to her. I even I even sent copies of your goddamn fucking, what do you call it there, transcript to her, and I showed her the before and after transcript where it wasn't filled in and then all of a sudden it was filled in. And she told me this guy is forging the documents. So there you go, people. There you go. I mean, this guy does not have a fucking bachelor's degree. Why would you lie about something like that? Why?
I can tell you why, because it could prove that he did attend, and he figures, hey, nobody's really gonna go through all that trouble. Because if you call, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he attended, but he doesn't have a degree. You see, that's the thing. And if you notice, it just happens to be when everybody's questioning him, or not even questioning, saying you're a fucking liar, right? That he happens. Remember, I
Dude,
told you a couple hours prior.
he's just like his buddy JW. Okay. The dearly departed JW. There's another narcissist for you. I have a doctorate. No, we found out he doesn't have a doctorate. Right? I mean, these guys keep repeating the same lines over and over. All these narcissists are the same. The only bachelor's degree that Frank has is cleaning the toilet
So
bowl.
I'm
Dude,
gonna tell you, it's sad, dude, that you got to get to that point of lying, dude. Is it nobody? Listen, nobody cares, dude. The only one that seems to think that to care that anybody else cares is him, and many like him,
and
and
then
many
and
like him.
then you say my friend Nico here has no accomplishments. Well, Frank, do you call it an accomplishment to pick up a fucking old mama san who's got 8 kids? You picked her up in the bar, eh? She's got 8 kids. She's actually still legally married, and you guys are living together and sin. That's an accomplishment. You call this your family? You're forsaking your daughter. You forsaken your granddaughter for what? A
Look,
married Filipino girl that's got 8 fucking kids.
look at look at what does he really know of what I have and don't have? He don't.
They,
He'll
and
stick
I'm
to it.
sitting here. I'm not making up stories. This is fucking true shit.
Yeah, he
He's
doesn't
come
know.
out and said it. She's got 8 kids. She's still married to Jimmy. Hey, am I making shit up, Nico? No,
No, no.
no. Am I the one? Who's the one that sat on a? Who's the one that let a 8-year-old boy sit on his lap and sing about another man's penis? I got it right there on videotape. You heard it, right?
No,
Yep.
that
You all heard it,
everybody.
right? So is that making shit up? Let's see. Oh, who's the one who lied about a bachelor's degree?
Yeah,
Oh, Frank's the one that lied about a bachelor's degree. He's the one who said he'd come out and had one. He's the one who come out and showed documents that are altered,
yeah.
that he altered to make it look like he does have a degree. Not me. I'm not the one sitting here saying I lost my degree. I don't know where it went. You're full of shit. You're full of shit. If you had that degree, it would be in our face. That's the way
Dude,
you are. And you'd be
That day,
yelling and screaming, "Eat crow, motherfuckers, eat crow."
eat crow, eat
Oh,
crow.
the only one that's gonna be eating crow and is eating crow right now is you, Frank. Right? It's all over your fucking plate. Clean it up, son. Okay? All your fucking lies, all your misdirections, all your fucking hate. Clean it up. Just
He won't
clean
clean
it
it.
up.
He has fun. What he does is he has fun trying to dirty everybody else. Because I can tell you right now, he doesn't
Well,
know
that's
anything about me at all.
what a narcissist will do. They will come out and they will tell everybody you know that you're this, that, every
Is
other
that?
thing.
And you don't know what I know.
Uh,
Listen, I think the biggest accomplishment, uh, what I have there, Stank, and I'm gonna rub this so good, and then I'm not gonna do it long. The biggest accomplishment, Stank, that I have that you could ever wish to have is stop bragging about how much you did and what you didn't do, and look at how Father of the Year, dude, you abandoned your kid, bro. You
uh,
abandoned your kid because you
oh,
had to
dude,
have
he's
power.
no better. He is no better than fucking uh, what's his name there, Big Kevin. Big Kevin never sees his kids, but that's Big Kevin's business. He's no better
Just
than Big Kevin. Eh? He's no better. I mean, he abandoned his daughter. He abandoned his granddaughter. He abandoned his brother. Didn't
yeah.
even know his brother was dead till 3 weeks, and then try to come up with some fucking story. I talked to him every
hmm
bullshit. Once you
Listen,
got the money out of your fucking brother, you
yeah,
hightailed it, said fuck him.
yeah. Hey,
Right?
does everybody? Hey, guys, I have a quiz. I have a quiz. You ready, guys? Popeye's gonna laugh. I hope he laughs. Can you all tell me what were the last words that Stank's brother told him? You guys want to take a guess in the chat? What were the last words that Stank's brother uh, said to him? I'll give you guys a minute, and then I'll tell you what. Because I know. See, look at me. I know, and it didn't take much to understand what it was. So let me know if you guys think. I'll give you a minute.
I could tell you right now.
Popeye, please tell us what you think the last words that his
Fr- Frank
favorite loving brother
Frank don't
said to
call
him.
me no more.
I'll take that as a hint that you guys don't want anything to do with me. This will be the last time I call.
Yeah.
Aw, the loving brother, yeah. And then your loving daughter says, I'm not taking this shit. You know, because you seem to know a lot about her boyfriend and what he watches on his laptop, but you sure in hell didn't know shit about your fucking daughter. But wait, because it's easy to abandon everything you
Oh,
fucking
oh,
touch.
and then here's another thing that really fucking disturbing. Okay, I got custody of my daughter.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
So he says, so I can't prove otherwise. So I have to
I,
take it
I,
at face
I
value, right?
agree. I agree.
Okay. So if you got custody of your daughter, you must have been a bad fucking parent because you have no relationship with her today. Okay?
hmm
And the child is not bad. It's the bad parenting that makes the child bad.
Yes, sir. It's like the dog.
All
You
right,
can't blame the dog that bit the person. You got to blame the person that showed how to do it.
dude. So your daughter is living proof of your bad parenting. Okay, and you're gonna have to live with that till the day you fucking die. It's simple as that, and that's true. You say all these bad things about your fucking daughter. You said it, not me. I didn't say anything bad about your fucking daughter. You said all these bad things about your daughter. You said you got custody of your fucking daughter. Eh? So I guess if your daughter turned out bad, like you saying she is,
Oh,
must
so
have been
bad.
bad parenting. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the military, man. Fucking, if you don't have good leadership,
hmm
you're not going to get good results. Okay.
So, Popeye, let me ask you. You've seen me get agitated and irritated when we're talking on the phone, right?
Yeah,
And we've known each other for many years, right?
yeah,
And plus some that people don't know of. Okay, have you ever, as angry as I get, not angry, but my mouth. Have you ever heard me speak bad ill about anybody in my family?
never.
Have you ever heard me say any nasty things,
Because
even though?
definitely, your mother's very nice. Your daughters are very nice, and when they talk to me, they're respectful.
Oh my God, look at that.
Okay, um, they know how to talk to somebody that is older than them,
Mm,
and they show respect. And you know what? When I'm the kind of guy you show me respect, I get that respect right back. And those two girls of yours has always shown me respect.
look at that.
And that's why I bought your youngest one the baby carriage for the
And Brooklyn, that cup, that beautiful friggin' cup
uh, you know,
in that
and
little pool.
dude, I mean, I'm not, you know, that's
You know,
how
would
I
you do
work.
that for a piece? Would you do that to a piece of shit father, a bad influence? Would you do that to a guy like that?
No,
No, because I'm a good guy. See, and do you think my daughters reflect kind of what a kind of guy that I am? As
yeah,
much as you want to hate me, Popeye, yeah, I got you behind the eight ball. Do you think I'm a bad influence and a bad guy, Popeye?
not really, no.
You'd love to say so, but you can't because your daughters
I
reflect,
mean,
your
the
kids
only
reflect
thing
who
I
you are.
can rag on is that fucking lawn of
The
yours.
lawn and the fucking and the
I
weeds in it.
Dude, you're so delusional about the fucking weed patch in front of your house, man.
Hey guys,
At
you guys
least
all
I
gotta
could
come
s
to.
at least I could stand up and say, "My front lawn is weeds." Yes. Yes,
And I
I'm
think, guys,
Popeye 1, my front lawn is weeds, I'm not delusional about it, and I got my 30-day chip, okay?
I think you should all write to Stank and say if you want to get under Popeye's skin, because he tries. He tries to get under Popeye's skin. Tell him to support my lawn. Go tell Stank to support my lawn. That'll irritate Popeye because it's all weeds in Popeye's eyes. Oh, dude, he wait till listen. They've already come knocking on his door, and he knows it. That's why he doesn't talk to you guys about what the lawyers. And now my lawyer went to Manila. That's the last thing he'll ever say. That's it. Let me tell you something. The
Yeah,
lawyer's
his
like, "Hey, do
lawyer
you want me to
probably
go?"
did go to Manila. Man, dude, and when the lawyer comes back with no news,
Yeah.
that's fucking bad news, okay? Because what they're gonna do, Frank, is in time, they're gonna come pick your ass up, okay? And when they pick your ass up, you're not gonna be fucking notified, okay? So, Frank, I have a suggestion for you. All you need to do is pack all your fucking bags, go to
Self
fucking
support.
Manila, and go to BI and say, "I wanna self-deport."
Easy for you.
And dude, they'll say, "Thank you. You're saving us so much." And they'll put they'll escort you to the fucking goddamn, airport, and you'll be on your way out of Philippines, and you won't have to sit in, Bikutan and, suck Barry's dick, okay? But, hey, that's just a suggestion.
Yeah.
I mean, I gave you a suggestion last time. I told you, you should have followed what Mick said, but
Yeah. We
Mick
should have
Fisher
shut the
was
fuck up.
wrong in your eyes. You
Yeah.
should have shut the fuck up. But no,
Yeah.
you
No,
kept
no, no, no.
going, and you're still going. I mean, it amazes me. You're on whole departure. You're an overstayer. Right? You've been overstaying since November 2024. And
And remember, that never happened until the paperwork came out. Oh, nobody's ever going to file anything on me. I'm the king. My name is King Dingaling. And then all of a sudden, you see the charges. Now he's saying, "Oh, it's all fake charges." These people are so intelligent. You know what the lawyer did with Thanks, money, Popeye. There's new construction in Manila. He went to go see if he can invest in a new condo, is
Yeah,
what he did. So he took a
yeah.
little vacation on Frank's dime and says, I didn't find anything, sir. I didn't find anything, sir. Thanks, sir. And but thank you for the vacation. My wife was very happy at that 5 star. Thank you so much, sir. You
Mhm.
stupid motherfucker. You think these people are fucking out there fucking helping you. Dude, you're just a means to a fucking end. And you know what? You said something very, I'll give you one, Stank. You said something very good and honest for the first time. I'm not taking this shit with me. My caretaker deserves it. You're right. Her and her husband and her family deserve everything you're leaving
I mean,
behind.
she fell for the oldest scam
Dude,
in
he's
the
such a fucking
Philippines.
idiot, man.
And dude, shamelessly comes up and says, "No, it's not a scam. She really loves me." I mean, I actually think this guy has taken too many fucking benzos, too many Lexapros, and he definitely better lay off the fucking Benadryl.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, Popeye, and this isn't going against you because we always agree to disagree sometimes. I believe she loves him for what he's leaving behind. She doesn't want anything. Remember what you told me? The Filipina doesn't want her piggy bank, her banquito, to have anything happen to her. You know, they don't want nothing to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I will say this 1,000 times, Mr. 250,000 American dollars, but couldn't afford an annulment for the woman that loves him to death. 10 years going strong. No, 10 years of building a life for her children when she's gone. Because let me tell you, brag about something. You see, you would be the first one to brag about their stank, about how me. And what's a piece of paper? Well, I don't know. There, a stank. Ask Jimmy what a piece of paper is. What that piece of paper means. You know what that piece of paper means? That she loves you, dude. That she is there committed to only you. Under the eyes. Oh wait, you don't believe in God until you're on a fucking slab of steel. Stank, hold my hand. Hold on, Stank. I still have to make sure that everything in your pocket's out. That's when you'll find Jesus, you stupid motherfucker. And then you'll realize all the shit you left behind. So you said it right. Your caretaker deserves everything you're leaving behind, you stupid motherfucker, man. And let me tell you, I can love a woman. I can love a woman all day. So, Nico, you never love. I love, dude. I know what real love is, but I don't have to show love with a sixty
Can you
thousand dollar house.
imagine? Could you
Fuck
imagine?
out of here.
I mean, I couldn't do it. I
No,
what he's done.
no,
I mean, forsake my daughter, forsake
no.
my grandchildren. I could never do that.
Forsake my brother.
Uh,
You
yeah,
remember Adam? Remember what happened to Cain and Abel? That's what
yeah,
you did to your brother, motherfucker. Cain and
yeah.
Abel. Who do you think put his brother in death? You. You put your own brother in death. You know why? Because he died of a lonely heart. Because nobody loved him to the end. They loved what he left behind. The same thing. See, the same love there, Stank, that your caretaker has for you. She's gonna love you for what you leave behind. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Stank. Thank you. Now my family is complete. Get the fuck out of here. You got no fucking accomplishment. You lie about your fucking degree. You lied about your fucking daughter. You trash your fucking daughter. You lied about your brother. You lied about coming to fucking the Philippines. You lied about your fucking bankruptcies. You lied about practically everything. The only thing you know so much about is everybody else's supposedly pedophilia and what they're watching on their fucking videos. And that is what you're concerned about. You seem to know about everybody else's life except for fixing yours. And then you want to educate people, and you think what you're going to say about me and Popeye and any of us is going to hurt our feelings, bro. We read you like a fucking book. You only have us. You'll make 17 videos of Popeye and Nico. Look at them. They think that's all you fucking will ever have. See, real motherfuckers like me and Popeye, we talk about pussy, we talk about dick, we talk about reality, we talk about where our dick's been. Can you say the same thing? No. You don't know when the last time you got pussy, nigga. You don't know. You don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, it's welcome in, man.
Oh, sorry,
I
sorry, yes.
I definitely give accolades to people who actually have bachelor's degrees. Yachts.
Peace. Yeah, see,
So
there you go.
congratulations, yachts.
And a very educated woman, a very smart woman, a very woman that sticks behind what she says, and she doesn't lie.
You know,
And
and
I hope she's enjoying her trip.
yeah, and I hope you're having a good time there, yachts. It's always great
Yes.
to see you. You got Big E in the house. You
Oh,
know,
baby. See, another accomplished individual. But see, the only accomplishment that Stank got is trolling Biggie, wondering how much he makes. Why don't you tell us how much your caretaker makes? Because you don't make a
oh yeah,
goddamn thing because she gets
I gotta
everything.
do some cleanup here. I wanna congratulate Angela Jewell on taking the civil service exam.
Angela
God
Jewel.
bless you. Good luck to you,
Okay.
Angela Jewell, on the on. I I hope you did good on it, kiddo, and you got a bright future ahead of you,
Good.
guaranteed. And I want to say welcome into Gypsy Jaywalk. Frank is getting hit hard tonight on Kevin's stream and this one. Yes, it's a dirty job, but somebody's gonna do it.
Well, Gypsy, thank you for coming in. We're just having fun, bro. Because I gotta tell you, Gypsy,
Hanging out. I'm having fun over the refrigerator weather.
dude, look,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
hey, Gypsy, look,
Up there, summer don't come till July.
look at Gypsy. He says, I haven't cut it. I'm letting her grow. Popeye's like, Nico, that's all weeds. Popeye hates my lawn, everybody. You
No,
know,
no, don't put words in my mouth.
he
All I
hates
said,
my lawn.
no, no, I never said hate it. I just said, I said,
It's
look,
weed infested.
I said, look, uh, that looks like the briar patch in the hopping down the bunny trail. Okay, I'm sorry to tell you that.
Popeye, quit hating my fucking weed. I mean, my. No,
God bless you, Nico. I give you credit, Nico. You get out there, you try. All right. This
of
guy,
course.
what does he do? He sits on his bed all day,
Oh, twinkle
cigarette
toes.
after
Yeah.
cigarette, you know, picking at his athlete's feet, spewing hate on everybody, fucking, uh, old pissy
Dude,
draws. He really needs to take a break. And, I thought his benzo addiction was bad, but
no, no,
my
no,
God, the
no.
YouTube addiction is even worse.
Listen, when all you have, he doesn't have anything except for YouTube. This is why he'll make 30 videos about me and you. I can say, bro, this shit. That is what we do there, Stank. We sit back and laugh. And please have at it if that's what you enjoy, but bro, you should fix your life, bro. You only got a few years left, man. You got a few years left, brother. Oh, look at Gypsy, you freaking rock. Nothing feels better than a sunny lawn. I'm trying Gypsy. Yes, there's weeds in there. I'm working on those. But 3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks to the day, Gypsy Popeye said, look at that weed infested fucking lawn. Nico, please. And now it's green. And Popeye goes, unless it's greener than the money I have with my 7 pensions in my pocket, I don't
Dude,
think that's
I'm
green.
gonna do you a favor.
Oh boy.
I'm
See
gonna
what you guys
drive
got me into.
I'm gonna fucking drive by your house tonight with a
Yeah.
couple of Molotov cocktails and throw them on that weed infested lawn so it burns all those fucking weeds up. And then the next morning, all you got to do is go out there and wet it down a little bit and throw some seed down. That's all you'll have to do. Okay.
Guys, see, this guys behind when the cameras are off. This is just a percentage of the abuse that I fucking take
Oh, dude, you
from
should see
fucking
the
Popeye.
abuse I take from this motherfucker. I'm telling you, man.
I
Dude,
don't know. Listen,
the
the only
mental
thing.
gymnastics. Like he calls me up. He says, "Papa, I gotta do a show. What should I name it?" Right? And
That is true. That
and
is true. I said, listen, I want to piss off.
I says to him, anything you want. Oh, come on, Popeye. Get her. And
Come on,
dude,
Popeye.
he's like he's like a he's
Give
like
me
a
peace.
he's like an autistic kid. Keeps asking you the same question over and over until
Come
you
on, Popeye.
finally give
Come
him an
on.
answer, man.
There you
Okay?
listen to what
But
he calls me. He calls me artistic. He calls me
autistic.
slow. That one. See,
Autistic.
see, 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 I can't even spell it. He's making fun of me, people. You see, he called me a spick this morning, and then he goes, I was talking about the cleaning, that cleaning bottle that I saw on your shelf. He doesn't think I have feelings. He's like, I'm not
Oh,
here for your fucking feelings, you little bitch.
feelings. Nothing more
Nothing more than
than
feelings.
feelings.
Hey, Stank, is your feelings hurt? I'm gonna make a commercial. If your feelings are hurt, if you want to better yourself, get off of YouTube and find yourself. Get on Benzo, get on Benadryl, and move to a lonely island and get a caretaker. That is how you take care of
And
your loneliness.
you know what's so funny about this bachelor's degree?
Um,
Right? Claims he has. He's in photography. Okay. Well, dude, I remember my first 3 years in the U.S. Navy. I I was on my second float. We we were going to visit countries like Greece, Lisbon, Portugal, and we went into the Med, and we went to Monaco. Dude, I won a good chunk of change in Monaco on blackjack.
ooh, nice.
So we pulled out of Monaco and we went to Naples, Italy. So me and my bros, we rented a car and we went to the NATO base. And the big thing in the 80s was cameras.
Yeah.
And I bought a Canon AE1 programmable camera. Okay. And you put the 35 millimeter film in it. It's got all the f stops, the aperture, shutter speed. You pick out the ASA of the film you want and shit. And dude, I used that camera for years, going all over. I took pictures of the pyramids. I took pictures of Rome when I went into Vatican City. These are all the different places I went. And by the time I finished spending all this money on this camera equipment that I kept using and sending pictures home to all my friends and family, I was like, I I didn't get a bachelor's degree out of it. But dude, I sure as shit knew how to push the fucking button on the camera. you know? I mean, and I never knew you could get a bachelor's degree on how to take a fucking photo.
Dude,
All right.
everything.
I always thought it was just like, something you learned. It was apprentice, you know, somebody taught you. Like when I bought my camera, my buddy on the ship, he taught me. He already had his Canon AE1, and my other buddy had a Nikon, right? And they said, yeah, use this kind of film for night shoots, use this kind of film for day. Uh, taught me all about, f stops so you get a nice clear picture. Taught me about, shutter speed. I It's fucking great, right? And they taught me all this shit, and then, it came with a book, and, you know, thank God I knew how to read. I read the book.
See, that is honesty right there. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's fucking. He's like, yo, at least I read the fucking book.
I read the fucking book, right? And, you know, I sent a lot of pictures home to my parents, right? They're like, "Oh, thank you, Bobby," and they're like, "How do you take such good pictures?" And when I came home on leave, I brought my camera equipment with me, took pictures at home,
Mhm.
all that good shit, and all that camera equipment cost me about $1,200-1,400 fucking dollars total. It was well worth the investment. Okay. Now, if you spent all that money, like, and you claim you got 3,000 credit hours for a bachelor's degree, I never heard of such a thing. It sounds a bit fucking moronic to me.
Yeah, a little embellished, everybody.
Yeah, a little bit embellished it. If you got 3,000 credit hours for a fucking bachelor's degree, now tell me something, man. How come you don't have a camera today? Why aren't you out there taking all kinds of pictures of the island? And you should have all kinds of lenses because my camera equipment, I had a wide angle, I
Hmm.
had a zoom, I had a fisheye, I had a 5.56 standard lens. Okay. And dude, very simple. You don't click the button, twist, it comes off, put it on, click, your new one's on. And it's just, I mean, a 35 millimeter camera, even somebody as retarded as the Hobgoblin could operate one.
Yep.
Okay. So you're telling me I could give the Hobgoblin a fucking bachelor's degree?
Hmm. Oh, having that discussion because people were calling him out on shit, and I said, in 3 days he's gonna come out and say, and you're like, he can't be that stupid. And what happens 2 days later? He pulls out a form, happens to be the same day or 2 days prior, printing it out. This is what they gave me. Okay, well, listen, if they did, he'd be bragging about it up and down, left and right. He'd be like taking audio, bro. Nobody really cares. We just care more about you're embellishing there, buddy. You're embellishing. Fuck out of here.
Now, now, there is another side to photography that I did not learn. Okay. And that's developing film.
Yeah,
Because, like, dude, I was in the United States Navy. Where am I going to set up a fucking dock room? Okay.
true.
Okay. It's not going to fucking happen. And, dude, really never interested in that, especially when you can go to the 1 hour photo fucking hut and
And
get
get it
your
done.
shit fucking
And
developed.
get that shit done.
You know, fucking,
You take the good pictures, let somebody else develop them.
you know, and dude, I learned all kinds of things. Did you know they have these lenses that you can put on on top of your lens, and it's called a coking lens,
Mm.
and it'll give your photograph whatever different style of coking lens you use, it'll give your photograph a different look. Okay. It's like it's like when you edit and you put an overlay,
Mhm.
that's what a coking lens does for you when you take pictures. That's another neat little thing I learned. And I would always get the very dark coking lens, especially when I was taking pictures in Alexandria, Egypt, because the sky was so blue and so the sun was just fucking raging. And what this dark coking lens does, it'll cut any glare out. It'll give you a nice crystal, clear crystal picture. And dude, I've never heard him talk of any of this shit.
Nah,
Right?
he telling
No
you he's a
interested
master of the
in the
sock
camera.
lens.
I mean, this guy has got to be the laziest motherfucker on earth. No camera equipment, no real pictures to show, you know. And
You know, he's a master of the sock lens. You know that new that nothing new.
yeah,
It's been around for a while. Sock lens.
Gypsy Jaywalk, I'm enjoying the ND8 filter, but I'm in the market for a gay filter. Hey, whatever floats your boat, man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Uh,
I can't hate on that. Hell, I might,
Yeah,
like I said, I'm gonna be out in that area. I might
yeah.
visit, yeah, I might visit Gypsy, and he can show them the ropes out there. Hint, hint.
Dude, you would be the literal definition of a bull in a china shop.
Oh,
You know, understand all this shit, but I will be so happy when Filipino time is over and they come pick this Yahoo up and throw
Telling you.
his
And when
ass
they
in
do, he's going to be
jail.
saying, "No, no, it's just a technicality. They got everything confused, with the elections and stuff, And then my caretaker's on it. Trust me, my 7 Jewish lawyers. I paid for good lawyers, and they're all getting condos thanks to me. Fuck out of here, Mister Embellisher. Are you either going to call him Twinkle Toes or Mister Embellisher? That's gonna, you'll be. Everything me and you talk about, Popeye, comes to fruition. I told you where to say, look, if you can call, because I knew you guys immediately after he was being called out on shit. So I gotta tell you, man. So we're having a field day there, Stank. I'm hoping you're listening, because feelings that you're hurting, you're not hurting anybody's feelings, dude.
You
You're
know,
only wasting your time, bro.
the one thing Frank did teach me out of all of this
Hmm.
is the difference between me and Frank.
Oh yeah, big time.
From the time I graduated high school, I actually, and you, and
Hmm.
many people in this live chat lived in the real world.
Yeah.
Okay. Frank, I don't think Frank ever lived in the real world. I think he lived in the world of what could have been,
Yeah.
what he wanted to be. But,
Hmm.
you know, the guy is so slow and lazy, he could never execute his plans.
Mm-mm.
And that's really sad. That's that's really sad. I
Yeah.
mean, he'll sit there and he'll say, I heard him say, "You've accomplished nothing with your life." And you go, no, that's Frank projecting.
Yeah.
Frank is the
Yeah.
one who has not accomplished anything with his life. He failed at photography. He failed as a father.
Failed
Okay.
as a brother. Failed as
Failed
a
as a brother.
husband.
Failed as a
A,
son. Failed as a husband. Failed as a
a walking
grandfather.
fucking failure. And then everybody else is at fault.
And
Because
then he went, and then the final failure was Philippines. Okay.
failure is a friend. Or what he thinks is a friend should be.
Yeah. And so that I leave you with that, Nico, and I give you a fond adieu.
I thank you very much because an hour is good to have fun. Hey, Stank, we're waiting. We're waiting to see what you're going to come up. That's actually original there, Stank. But Popeye, thank you. Gypsy, Big E, Yaz, Mick Fisher, Bossy, Reborn Troll. I want to make sure I get everybody. Give me a second, everybody. La da da, everybody. I pay that due respect. Frank's Lonely Horse, Brett Glasgow. Of course, I said Popeye. Thank you all for coming in. And let me check real quick. I want to make sure I don't forget anybody. Guys, let me tell you something. When you're this lonely, seriously, when you're this lonely and you gotta talk and say things that you think that are gonna hurt people's feelings, and this, guys, just look at the years, 8 to 10 years of wasted and rotten away in a fucking island. Okay, talking about everybody. Then his feelings are hurt. The only accomplishment that he has is being as consecutively on YouTube than he has in his brother's life, daughter's life, family's life, partner's life, this life, that life. He doesn't, that is his life. I got Flying Circus in the fucking house as well. So, guys, this isn't really, I don't consider this a bashing video. I consider this an education video just to remind you of remember the source. But you all take care. And Stank, I want to show you one last thing because I know Popeye hates my weeds. Okay, I'm going to show you what growth really means. See, this has grown more in the short time that you have ever grown in anything you've done in 8 to 10 years. Look at, take care there, Stank. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Fuck you, Stank. I hope you fucking croak.